right. That was cool. Hello, whoever just showed up. Bradley, hello, welcome in. I'm Miss Molly. Welcome to my metaphysical mayhem. Hi, Christine. How are you? Welcome in. My name is Miss Molly. I am an intuitive psychic medium. I am here to not only entertain you, but also teach, share, give you comfort and closure in some cases. I do everything from finding lost items, mediumship, tarot reading, a little of everything. If it's metaphysical or paranormal related, I also am a paranormal investigator. I believe in the law of attraction. We can talk about aliens, cryptids, ghosts, you name it, we'll talk about it. I'm very opinionated, you will find out. But that's okay. Behind me are my relatives, my great-great-great-grandma Minna, my great-great-great-grandpa Isaac, granny and grandpa back there. This autograph book belonged to Mr. Strever. I have lots of cool stuff behind me that tends to give us a lot of spiritual energy. Whoopity-doo. Anyway, I just finished an amazing, hi text Jen. I just finished an amazing scribing for somebody. This is a repeat customer or client, her brother, and he reached out in writing, and then he also even drew a picture for her. So that's kind of cool. Thank you for the heart. Hi Steph, how are you? Hello. So already busy morning. I'm starting to represent certain products. So I was filming videos of this new bodysuit I tried on. So you guys will see that soon. So please follow that and help me support those businesses. And if you have products that you'd like me to promote, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to do that for you. I'm very good about supporting other people. So anyway, everybody, there's only 35 people. Wow, usually there's a ton in here. Hi, Des. So would you be able to give me a message from my grandma? Exotic God. I can't guarantee anything. Generally, yes, I usually can. I never know what's going to happen or who's going to come through. My subscribers, if you're a subscriber, it's only $6, you guys. I am going to probably raise that a little bit in the future, but right now it's $6. If you're a subscriber, you get priority. So if you subscribe today, I pull 3 cards for you and I do a little mini reading for you. If you've not subscribed before, or if you re-up your subscription. So if I see that, you will get some cards pulled for you, as long as I'm not in the middle of something. And the only requirement I give you is you need to give me a purple heart when we do that. Okay, so I see that you want a reading. So Diana, no, not at the moment. Here's how it works for me. I don't just, go, oh, so-and-so out of the blue. I select somebody by what I feel. And right now, I'm just getting warmed up. So give me a minute to get to know who's in the audience, who's watching, what we're going to do today. Why don't we start out with something a little less intense for the moment. How about either questions that you have, just in general questions? Good morning. Or what do you call it? Finding lost items right now. So let's start with that, and then we can jump into some mediumship, okay? So finding lost items, let's talk about that. What I do is it's called remote viewing. And as you tell me about the item that you're missing, and you give me a bio of the item. Now listen before you start asking. Listen before you start asking for items, you guys. Okay, you have this cabinet, cool. I need to know what it looks like. I need to know what it meant to you, why it's important to you, and who it came from if you know in their first name. And maybe the last time you saw, okay? Oh, this necklace, I've had this for years. I don't know, sweetie. I don't know where you would find it. I bought it at least 20 years ago. Hi, Mama Ghost. Thanks for all your following and shares and all that good stuff. Any new birds? No, Harvey. Oh my God, I have so many of them. It's so embarrassing. I'm actually in the process of relocating again. And so my stuff's all over the place, you guys. So I apologize. I'm not very consistent lately. But either way, so as I was explaining to you, when I help you find lost items, I need more information. So think of it this way. If I was at your house and you said, hey, I need help finding my keys. Hi, Kim. And you don't just say, help me find my keys. You're going to give me more information, right? You're going to say what the keys look like and maybe how many keys and when the last time you saw it and, maybe what the keychain looks like and maybe if someone gave it to you, why it's important to you. You're not going to just say, help me find my keys, right? So it's the same thing. Don't just say, help me find my mom's bracelet. That does not help me, you guys. I need to be able to visualize it in my mind. I need to know the emotion that's attached to it and who it came from. So feel free to start asking. I can only work on one person at a time. So if you ask me while I'm helping somebody, I probably won't be paying attention. So for missing children. You know, user, I would love to do that. Here's the thing. It's a very slippery slope to help with those things for a few reasons. One is because of the stigma attached to what I do, if I give information that nobody else seems to know about something like that, guess who gets implicated, right? If I went to the police and said, oh, I've got this vision of this missing person, they're going to go, first of all, you're nuts. And second of all, even if we believe you, how do we know you weren't involved in that person being abducted or murdered or missing or whatever? See what I'm saying? So it's tricky that way. However, hey, Barefoot, if somebody asks me about somebody, I can give them some general information, like where I think they might be or what I visualize. That I have no issue giving you guys. But I'm never going to go to the police myself. They would have to come to me, and I'd be happy to help. Believe me, that's my goal, is to help people. That is my lifetime mission, helping as many people as I can. Period. It's always my vision. So, hi, Trifecta. So anyway, that's how it works. So I agree, trying to find missing people, I would love to help with that. But, you know, like I said, slippery slope. So moving on. What would you guys like to do? I do market myself. What are you talking about, user? Who are you? Of course I market myself. I market myself all the time, every day. Have you not been following me? I'm on every social media. Yeah. So, but if you have ideas, I'd be happy to take them. Absolutely. So anyways, as I said, if you're a subscriber, you do get priority. I do not answer yes, no's either. Hi, Pamela. Hi, intuitive girl with blue eyes. She's trying to get 1,000 followers. Please follow her. One of my students. I don't say my fiance wants to potentially postpone our elopement for another year. Where is my soulmate? Him. Okay, so Diana, first of all, if you're eloping, why are you telling us? Eloping is when you run away and you don't tell anybody. So that's not an elopement, darling. That's a planned private wedding. Let's call it what it is. All right. And elopement is a last minute, like, we're going to get married, let's run away. So he's not ready. That's obvious from what you're telling. Either you're not ready or he's not ready. Let's just start there. It has zero to do with me being psychic. He's not ready. You guys aren't ready. If there's a hesitation like that, you know, but the point is, Diana, it's supposed to be a compulsive action. Like, we're in love, we're running away and getting married. Not, we're going to have a wedding and not tell anybody. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something you do on the gut instinct. It's not something you do, you know, after you've planned it. I'm not saying it to hurt you. I'm just being honest with you. So I would say, yeah, definitely hold off. Doesn't sound like either of you are ready. To me. Oh, I'm sorry. Full respect about your mom. That's rough, honey. I'm so sorry about your mom. I've lost a baguette diamond from my engagement ring twice. Same spot. Ring was from consignment shop. So the diamond fell out of the engagement ring, you're saying? The diamond fell out of the engagement ring. Oh, you're welcome. So let me back up here. The person that's asking about the engagement ring diamond, I got to scribble and write some things here. Okay. You said it was a baguette shape. Okay. You've lost it twice. Can you tell me when the last time you saw it? You said same spot, like it doesn't want to be around stuff. Okay. So what were you doing when you noticed it was missing is my question. And by the way, if I'm talking to you and I'm helping you, please use a green heart so I see your response. So Steph, you said engagement baguette diamond keeps falling out of a ring you got from a consignment store. So to me, personally, I would think put a different jewel in there. I don't think that's the original jewel. I'm just going to start out by saying that right off the bat. That's probably not the original gem. And that particular ring doesn't like having the wrong gem in there. I know it sounds funny, but everything has energy, right? So there's one thing to think about. So if you're going to replace it and you don't find the diamond, you might want to put something else in there, something that means something to you. You think cleaning it. Okay, so if you were cleaning it, you wouldn't lose the diamond though, right? Because it would be in a container or something like that. Diana, I'm going to get back to you on the elopement thing. That's okay, Diana. It's cool. We got to remember, I'm just reading words on a screen. So I'm not hearing your intonation. I'm not hearing your voice. You know, it changes the way I interpret. So I will get back to you in just a second, Diana, but I want you to think about what I said to you already. And I agree. I'll change the stone about cleaning the house, I noticed. Okay, so Steph, let me focus on that for just a minute. Right now, you guys, I'm helping Steph find a diamond that fell out of a ring. All right, so I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to do my 3-2-1 breathing technique. If you've never seen this is great for you to do as well. The more people that do this with me, the easier it is for me to tune in on the item that's missing. So we're going to breathe in through our nose. We're going to hold our breath. As we breathe out, we visualize the number 3 flashing in our mind 3 times. We're also going to say 3, 3, 3. Do the same thing with the number 2, then the number 1. Very easy. Here we go. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out the number 3 3 times. Breathe in the number 2. Hold it. Breathe out the number 2 3 times. Breathe in the number 1. Hold it. Breathe out the number 1 3 times. Okay. Your ring. That diamond is on your floor. I'm going to tell you right now. It is on your floor somewhere because I just saw like dirt in like a corner. Not to say it's in a corner. It's just showing me a floor. So my advice to you is this. If you really need to find this diamond, I would put a pantyhose over the end of your vacuum cleaner and really get in the corners. I mean, everywhere. Now, it's weird because it went somewhere it shouldn't have, like in a sense, like, I want to almost say like you picked up something like a piece of material, like either a carpet or a jacket or something on the floor that was cloth. And when you picked it up, it was on there and it went launching somewhere in your house. So it could be in a place you wouldn't expect, like under a couch, under a bed, you know, somewhere kind of out of the ordinary. Because normally when we lose something like that, we look on the main floor, right? We're not going to think it went under the couch into the very corner or something like that. But I feel like you flung it by accident. I know it sounds weird, but it's like if you were to like, you know, like if this were on the floor and you picked it up and it had been sitting on here and it just flew off. And you probably maybe even heard a little tap sound when it fell and you just ignored it. Okay. So that's my advice to you is get your vacuum cleaner out, a hose, you know, and put a pantyhose on the end with a rubber band so it doesn't come off. So it doesn't go in the vacuum if you haven't already vacuumed. But I don't think you have because I still see it on the floor. Okay, Steph? So let me know. So here's the deal, you guys. And I say this over and over again. If I help you find something, I really need you to post a testimonial video and tag me. If you don't want to show your face, I don't care. It can be a picture of a cartoon. I don't give a crap. But give me that advertisement. That's how you pay me back. That's good karma. All right, I'm doing this for free. So all I ask is you post something and make sure you private message me that you posted because here's the thing. I haven't been getting a lot of my posts. I think I've been shadow banned in some case. So make sure you let me know that you posted so I can go and look at it and post it. Tag me, Miss Molly Knows. I'm on all social media. If you don't want to do it here, do it on YouTube. Do it on Instagram. I don't give a crap. Anywhere you want, wherever you're comfortable. Good morning, Linda. Okay, so, oh, you have a pendulum. That's right. You could use dowsing rods too. Yesterday, I just want to tell you guys, and then I'm going to come back to Diana. I had a question. Yesterday, I went down to our 200-plus-year-old tobacco barn, and I did paranormal investigation, so to speak. I filmed it. I've got to edit it, but you guys will see a little blip of it. It's not terribly exciting. I did get a few things. I will share with you guys. I will do it again at nighttime. The problem is I cannot stream live down there. There is no reception, so it has to just be video. Yes, Barefoot. Thank you, honey. Hi, Desert. I owe Desert a couple cards. All right. Quickly, I'm going to do something for Desert. Desert, hold on 1 minute. Diana was asking about her engagement. So here's the thing, Diana. I don't answer yes, no's. I started to say this earlier because I feel like that's irresponsible. We have a 50-50 chance of being right. Your guess is probably better than mine, honestly. I feel like if you want a yes, no, go get a magic 8 ball and play with that. Flip a coin. I don't give a crap. Okay, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying that's how I feel. Now, if you want real information, a reading makes sense to me because then you're going to get an array of information that you can make your own decision. That's why we have a brain, right? You have free will. You can change the future. But I am going to say it again to you, and I feel strongly about this. If you're already questioning an elopement, I wouldn't do it. Okay, there's more to a marriage than being married. So I wait. That's my personal opinion. And is he the soulmate? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm going to also talk about soulmates in a bit. I wanted to bring that up. Twin flames and all that junk. Soulmates don't matter. Okay, what a soulmate is somebody that you knew from a previous iteration of your life, of your existence. That's a soulmate. That's the definition in my personal opinion. Doesn't mean you're destined to be with them. Doesn't mean you're destined to fall in love and marry and have a happily ever after. Sometimes that is the case, but not always. We have soulmates we don't even realize. Our pets can be a soulmate. Our kids can be a soulmate. A friend can be a soulmate. The delivery guy from the post office can be a soulmate. Okay? Meaning it's a friend that you knew before, somebody that was in your life before, in your experience as an existence. All right? So don't get hung up on that. If you're with somebody who's amazing, it doesn't matter whether they're a soulmate or not. Maybe it's the first time they're your mate and they become a soulmate in another iteration. See what I'm saying? That's not important, you guys. Labels mean nothing. Just be. Be in the present moment. Is the person making you happy? Are they make your heart flutter every time you see them? Do they make you feel great about yourself? Do they inspire you to be a better person? Are they inspired by you? That's a soulmate. Period. I don't care where they came from. All right? Okay, and you said, yeah. Wait, let me roll back a little bit. I'm confused. I missed a few things. Okay, here we go. I had a beautiful clustered ring that I was blessed with by a great friend, but thought I put it in my... Where's the rest of that? Okay, I'm missing a lot. Okay, so finish your sentence, please, on the ring that you were talking about, Linda. Rosa says, Diana Lynn, my husband died in June. I have 1 out of 3 swings that goes crazy. I have videoed it. Yeah, Rosa, I have a swing video as well. It's funny you brought that up. If you guys have not seen it, it went viral. It's gotten over 1 million views. I walked up on a playground like the day before Thanksgiving last year, and there was a swing going crazy. And I filmed it because I saw an entity in the swing, or a resonant energy. And when I posted it, I really didn't expect anybody to see anything, but people could see, you could actually see something going on in the swing. So that's a exciting little video. So I'm not surprised. Diane Lynn says, I'm second guessing. Yes, absolutely. Well, of course you're second guessing because you're not sure. And you're not sure for a reason. That's your little intuition telling you, not ready. Are you able to feel when people you meet are intuitive or psychic? Yes, very often. Very, even through here I do. Divine counterparts, Yoga Mom, you know what? Oh, I love that you have 3s. 333 is my favorite. Again, I'm not really that into labels. You know, divine counterparts, is that like twin flames? I don't even know. I don't even care. Who cares? What does it matter? I could be Molly, I could be Jill, I could be Wendy, I could be George. Who cares? It's a label. Okay, as a human, we label everything. You don't need to. Just be. Just be. Makes you happy. If it feels good, it's good for you. Period. It's very simple. I'm asking what you feel based on what I shared. Diana, I feel you're making a mistake. I'll be honest. If you're asking me, somebody you just saw on a screen on TikTok today, August 10th, you know 0 about me or who I am, and you're asking me about your possible marriage, which is supposed to be a lifetime commitment, what's the question? You're not ready. And you may never be. Don't worry about it. Stop worrying about the future. Be in the present. Are you happy now? If you're happy now and everything's working, cool. If you're not, there's your answer. You don't always have to change anything. Waste time. How is it wasting time? You're never wasting time. There's no such thing as wasting time if you're living your life authentically, right? Everything's a lesson. Where's the lesson in this? So, this happened last night. Okay, well, just saying. You're not ready. I don't know what else to say to you. If you're happy, if you're having fun, if you feel like you can be yourself and not be self-conscious, that's the right relationship for you. Oh, cool. Who says that? Wait. EM says, I've always felt able to feel things and see things in dreams and recently been leaning into it. Well, good for you. Yay. I love it. I think a lot of people are going to be doing that these days. I'm 47. I don't want to keep waiting for nothing. Diana, stop. Stop it. Oh, thanks, Adolfo. Thanks for helping my algorithm. I'm glad you're having such a crappy day that you have to come in here and start stuff with all the people that are enjoying themselves. I'm sorry that you live in your mother's basement and you can't get a job and you're a jerk. But I love you. Thank you so much. You just helped my algorithm. Keep on going, dude. I don't know why there's so many immature jerks that have nothing better to do but give people crap. How old do you think I am? Adolfo. How old do you think I am? Because you say old woman. How are you, 12? All right. Adolfo, you've had your day. You can fuck. Oh, 6. Yeah, I look 65. Okay. You look about 5. That's your maturity level. You're going to be going bye-bye. Okay. and you can now be blocked. And once again, thank you for helping my algorithm. I'm 53 and I'm proud of it. And obviously far more mature than you. So, enjoy your mother's basement. All right, moving on. I usually don't get that mad, but I really don't appreciate that. And I don't care. Hey, I'm proud of my age. There's no shame in being older, first of all. And that's what I was going to say to you, Diana. Humans are so focused on time, all right? Time is not important. It's the quality of your life. I would rather live only 20 years and have an amazing friggin' life than live to be 100 sitting in front of my TV being depressed. See what I'm saying? So stop with the numbers. That's why you're making decisions you don't want to make. You're pressuring yourself to believe that you are running out of time to have what you want. You are telling the universe you don't believe you're going to get what you want. So you're going to settle for what you don't want. So the universe goes, great, I won't give you anything else. You think you know what you want. So enjoy that crappy relationship or whatever's going on in your life because you're so busy worrying about what's going to end up happening than what you're doing right now. Okay? Not being present is the reason we are unhappy in this world. Okay? That's the reason we're fat. That's the reason we're lazy. That's the reason we hate this world. I was 350 pounds. I can tell you right now, the reason wasn't only just my diet. It was not being present when I ate. I was stuffing food in my mouth. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't enjoying. I wasn't seeing how I felt. I was just putting food in my mouth. It never satisfied me. And I got fatter and fatter and fatter. I was 350 pounds, y'all. 350 pounds for a good 10, 15 years of my life. All right, look at me. This was a choice, not magic. And 47 is absolutely not old. 60 is not even old. Thank you, Alyssa. Tessa, you're adorable. Okay, why did your mother hate you so much? What a terrible question. You know, I have a couple people that are dealing with that right now. Yeah, I know I don't look 65 years. That's the stupidest comment I ever heard. All right, let me try to catch up. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, have the day you deserve a dolphin or wiener. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so here we are. Mute is only way or to ignore. I usually don't even respond that much. I don't know why I let that guy get to me, but it's just so rude. All right, so here we go. Connie, why did my mom hate me so much? Connie, your mother didn't hate you. Your mother hated herself and saw a lot of herself in you. So she was nasty to you. Pretty bottom line. Generally, people that treat us terribly, especially relatives that gave birth to us, we didn't ask to be born. By the way, you didn't ask to be born. You tell your mother, tell your mom, even if she's gone now, speak to the manufacturer. You're the one who produced me. You're the one who raised me. If you don't like what came out, your fault. Pretty simple. Hey, Ashley. Thank you, Sam. I'm 53 years old. Okay? First of all, that's not old. I'll probably live to be over 100, number one. Number two, look at me. I'm not conceited, but I know what I look like, and I don't look 53. And even if I did, I'd be proud of it. I earned 53 years. How about you, Adolfo, you wiener? Thank you, Powers. You're sweet. 55, right on. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. You're in your head too much. Yes, you are. Be here. What's in front of you right now, Diana? What are you wearing? What is the weather like? What does the air smell like? Is it hot? Is it cold? Are you hungry? Hi, Alicia. Are you angry? Are you happy? I mean, come on, be present for a minute. Thanks, Shauna, sweetie. Yeah, we rock the 50 plus. Oh, Desert of Reading. Okay, Desert, I haven't forgotten about you. Yeah. When tarot cards, an 8-ball, and an intuitive all tell you the same thing, you believe it. Well, that could be true, Wanda. And not to say an 8-ball doesn't work. I mean, any tool you use that you feel speaks to you works. I mean, some people read tea leaves. Some people read the poop in their toilet. I don't care. If it means something to you, if it gives you a message that is meaningful to you, I don't care how you achieved it. If I'm reading for somebody on here and you're watching and it speaks to you, take the message. You could be watching anybody else's TikTok today. If you're watching mine and I give a message for somebody and it reaches you and it means something to you, take it. I don't care if it's a bumper sticker. Yeah, Adolfo was a wiener. I'm 36 and trying to decide if I want one more baby. Okay, so Ray, it's up to you. Why do you want the baby? What's the why? Why? If you think your why is a good enough reason, then the answer would be yes. If you think your why is for the wrong reasons, the answer would be no. Pretty simple. Yeah. Thank you, Nona. I was thinking you were close to my age. I'm early 40s, so dang, you're good looking. Thank you. Thank you. And no, I've not had plastic surgery. However, I did have some skin treatments done last year, some major, some med spa treatments done. But I have a particular diet. I have a particular skincare routine. I have particular tools I use on my skin. So it's not just like I woke up looking like this. And you guys know I wear makeup. You guys see me on here without it. I look older when I don't have makeup on. We all do. Yeah. And you're all that thank you. Oh, yeah, sweetie. Don't let them get you. I'm not letting it get to me. Yeah. Okay, so Desert Rose, I had promised her privately that I was going to give her a few cards today. Desert, did you want tarot, honey? I think tarot would probably be right for you. I'm going to use these cards real quick. Again, if you're watching and this reading isn't for you, it doesn't matter, okay? K Bright Love says, so my mom passed December. I'm sorry, honey. I'm still having issues with childhood abuse. Now I'm mad at a damn ghost. So basically, you're still letting her ruin your life while she's gone. Why would you do that? Feel sorry for her. She went through this whole life ignoring a loving daughter and treating you terribly. She missed out on an amazing daughter. Send her love and healing, because you know what? She knows that. She knows she blew it. I'm just saying. Send her love and healing. I know that sounds opposite of what you feel like. Feel sorry for her. That's how messed up she was. You were an amazing, beautiful daughter, and she blew it. She blew it, not you. She blew it. This is a big thing I learned this year. I have a relative, one of my parents, who's treated me horribly from the beginning of time. I never even recognized it. And you know what? I took it away. I said, I'm not associating with you unless you're going to be loving to me. And every time this person tries to contact me, unless they're being loving, I will not respond. Just saying. All right. This is for Desert. This is for Desert. You want a pep talk? I'm the woman. I'll pep talk you. I'll put your brain right. Because I love you. And I want you to find out things easier than I had to find them out. Okay, K-Bright? You were an amazing daughter. Don't ever forget that. Don't let her do that to you. She was treated badly. And that's how she put it out on you. You were more like her than you realize. When people are nasty to you, it's usually because they see something in you that either they want or they don't have or they're jealous. All right. Hi, Molly. All right, so this is for Desert Rose, Spirits, Ancestors, Guides, and Energies. I had promised Desert I would help her out today. 3 cards came out right off the bat. All right, Desert. First of all, 8 of Cups. 8 energy is taking action. Cups are love relationships and partnerships. She's walking away. You see that? She's walking away. Now, there's water in the background. Water represents emotion. She also has a wand in her hand, if you hadn't noticed. Even though this is a cup card, the wands have to do with manifestation. The only way right now, Desert Rose, that you're going to get what you want is walking away from those toxic relationships. We're talking about this right now. It's perfectly appropriate. Walking away from those toxic, we all know that. I mean, I'm not saying anything new, right? We all know, walk away from doesn't serve as you. I'm sick of hearing that. But sometimes we got to hear it again. However, as I said to you, look at this. 6 of Wands, harmony, flow, and balance. Wands represent opportunities, manifestation, creativity, winning, victory, coming into town with this posse saying, I won, right? You are going to win, but you got to let the stuff go. It's very hard. It's very hard to let go of these things. They become habit. But Desert, you have got to trust that letting go of those things are only going to help you. Think of an arrow. When you pull that arrow back, there's tension, right? It hurts even your arm. If you were to hold an arrow, you put an arrow in a bow and you pull it back and you're holding it, that gets tiresome. And guess what's going to happen? At some point, you're going to accidentally let go and maybe hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. But guess what? When you pull it back and you're intentional, and you can hold it for a moment, but when you let that go and you aim for what you're looking for, that arrow sails. But the only way to release that intention is to let it go. Arrow. 2 cups in reverse. Relationship. Gotta let it go. Came in reverse. Reverse doesn't mean opposite. But I am going to say, hold on a second, I just got interrupted. I am going to say, this is telling me, this is regarding relationship, maybe even 2, I feel. You gotta let go, Desert. Doesn't mean you can't talk to them. It means let go of putting your energy into that relationship. Doesn't mean you can't talk to them. It just means let go of the energy. When they get you upset, when they get you riled up, when they make you nervous, when they make you worry, that has got to go away. Whatever it takes. So if the person makes you worry, stop asking them how they're doing. I know it sounds terrible, but let them tell you what they want to tell you. Don't invite it. Lastly, you got the 10 of Wands. It means you're getting tired. after a burden, after a difficulty. You're trying to pick up the pieces. You're trying to move on. I get it. That's where you are. How much is a subscription? $6. Cup of coffee. Not even a cup of coffee. Probably if you go to Starbucks. $6. And if you give me a subscription today and you remind me and you do your purple heart, I will pull a few cards for you right now. And you can choose. You can have Oracle or you can have Tarot or whatever I feel like. Whatever you want. All right. So that was for my friend Desert. Sorry, I'm lecturing today, but I'm kind of feeling it myself. I had an interesting dream last night. I want to share you guys with some things that I've tried. So one of the things that I found out is there are a lot of herbs and herbal things that are around where I live right now that people use for the type of work I do. And one of the things is called mullein, M-U-L-L-E-I-N. And you can drink it as a tea. You can smoke it. And what it does is it relaxes you. It's good for your respiratory system if you're a smoker, which I'm not. But if you are and you want to clear your lungs, if you have a lot of pain, if you have trouble relaxing, if you don't sleep well, if you want lucid dreaming, mullein. So we found some on our property. You did, Anna? Cool. And I ground it up and I made a tea and I drank it. I've been doing it 2 nights now. The first night I thought, well, I also use cannabis for sleep. So I wasn't sure if I had had a lot of cannabis and the mullein was sort of enhancing it, or yes, it can be noxious if it's used incorrectly. Absolutely. But in my case, it just made me feel extremely physically relaxed. And I did have lucid dreams. Now, remembering the dreams is a whole nother story, but I had a very interesting dream last night. I want to share with you guys. It's important for you to hear too. So I drank mullein last night. I had my cannabis, went to bed into a deep sleep. I have 55 acres. It doesn't matter, Dolan. It doesn't matter, Barefoot. It's everywhere in here. We've got chicory. We've got wild garlic. We've got mullein. We have, you name it. We have chickweed. We have everything here. You guys are going to hear more about some of the stuff here because I'm experimenting. So anyway, I used to wear this one ring on this finger all the time, every day for the last literally 20 years. How funny, Desert. That's cool. She says, thank you. Relationships are hard. Also was talking about archery as a sport yesterday after I just talked about it. That's funny. So this ring, I don't know if you see my fingers kind of swollen. So the other day, this is a true story. The other day we were walking around on the property, just looking around, and we found this weird little hole in the ground. We walked over to it and we go, wow, there's a hole there. I wonder what that is. Because it looked like an animal had dug this particular hole. Well, usually when they dig a hole, there's something they want. And as we talked about it, Fred says to me, I think there's a beehive in there. I said, why? He goes, I hear buzzing. And as soon as he said that, out comes, I don't know how many bees. One of them lands on my finger. I didn't even notice it right away. Yeah, it just starts stinging the shit out of me, you guys. And I've never felt anything like it. I've been stung, but this hurt. So what's so funny is my brother and I were talking about bees the other day because I was talking about putting bee boxes on the property. And so he's been raising bees and he said the new bees, the bees that are in our world right now are aggressive and their stings are far more harmful than they used to be. And I was like, what? And he said, yes, his wife had been stung a few times and had to literally go to the hospital because I don't know what's happened, but apparently their venom has changed. They're more aggressive. So sure enough, this bee stings the hell out of my finger right here on my knuckle. And I'm wearing this one ring I've worn for, like I said, over 20 years now. I forgot I even wore it. I've never taken it off my finger. So that night, my finger swells up really badly. Itching, painful, throbbing, all this stuff. This has been 4 days now. It still itches, it's still swollen, it still hurts. But I couldn't get the ring off my finger, okay, because it was so swollen. But unfortunately, because the ring was on there, my finger was swelling worse. And my finger looked like a sausage. As you can see, I have arthritis already. Yes, I'm an old lady, Aldolfo. I have arthritis. Yeah, so making the short story longer. Yes, weirdly, I got stung 3 times, first of all. 3 is a big thing for me, the number 3. 3 days went by, couldn't get the ring off. Yesterday morning, I said, F this, I'm getting this ring off or I'm going to have to cut it off because it's killing me. So we have plantain. We have it, Hannah. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to try that. So I finally put some oil on my finger and I just yank it off, and sure enough, it goes, swells up yesterday. Itching, hurting, all this. I'm going to totally do that, Hannah. Thanks for that information. She says, plantain is amazing for stings, so do a spit poultice. We have that on the property. Perfect. So finger starts feeling better. Yes, we have yarrow. Finger starts feeling better. Okay, now you can see it's almost better. But anyway, back to the mullein. So last night I drank mullein and I have a dream. And in the dream, I don't remember it this morning until I was getting ready. No, Jess, I guess I didn't originally. Go ahead again. I saw the ring sitting on my dresser that I'd taken off, and it feels weird not to wear it because, like I said, I've had it on for 20 years. But in the dream, Fred, my boyfriend, comes to me and says, Molly, now that you have that ring off, don't put it back on. That's from your past. That's from your past. And I was like, okay. So yes, that ring was given to me in 2003 by a friend who I'm not friends with anymore at a time in my life where I was going through some huge changes. And it was one of the best years of my life. One of the best years of my life. I won't lie. I mean, so many things happened in my life, huge changes. I just graduated from college with my BA in psychology. I moved back to my hometown. I met my husband at the time, who was great at the time. I had lost 150 plus pounds. I had a great new job with my new degree. I mean, like everything went perfectly that year. It doesn't happen often. 33 has always been an amazing number for me. 333. I was 33 that year. So a lot happened that year. So an onion. Okay, Carrie, good to know. I have onion. So the dream meant something. So see how this all connects? So I found a beehive. I got stung 3 times, took the ring off, took Mullen, had a dream that told me to move on. And it's true. It's time to move on. And literally 20 years ago, I would even almost say to the day, okay, I moved into my new place. I started my new job. I met my next husband. I hit my goal weight. It was like everything happened. So I feel like, and I've been feeling like this is my time right now. Okay. Yeah, I know there's a Lionsgate and all that, but it feels like it's my time. I have that number 3 in my life all over the place. All over the place. So my boyfriend and I broke up after 3 years. Would really like some insight, please, says Jess. Yeah, Jess. Are you a subscriber, Jess? Native says, Linda says, I get 3 warnings every time. Native says, lately I've been sensing and sometimes seeing something. Is it good or bad? How would I know? You're being so vague. Sam says, spooky things happened in my house today. How fun. I love spooky things. Another 3 from Jess. Yeah. So, yeah, 33 is a great year. Great year. I loved 33. I really did. All right, guys. God, my shoulder's been hurting today. Speaking of pain. Ooh, it just snapped. I don't know if you heard that. Anyway, guys, I'm only going to stay on for a little while longer, but wasn't there somebody else asking to find something? Do you guys want to do finding objects? So, Effecta, you asked me. So subscription here is only $6. Now, if you subscribed while I was talking and I didn't see it, please let me know with a purple heart, and then I'll pull some cards for you. What's what? Oh, Sam, you want to know about what I do? Okay, so I find lost items. You did. Okay, Trifecta. So Trifecta gets some cards. Now, Trifecta, did you want me to just pick what I read for you, or do you want Oracle or Tarot? Or do you want me to find something for you? Since you're a subscriber. Hold on, Barefoot. Hold on, Chantel. Hannah, you know a lot. I like Hannah. I found her. She makes adorable crocheted witch hats. I've got to get one. I have got to get one. Oh, cool. Okay, Bright, come back, please. Pick. Open to needed message. Okay, Trifecta. Let's do this. I have these cards I haven't used in a while. They're in a bag. Let's pull some out. See what we got here. I'm going to be soon, you guys, posting a do it on your own tarot and oracle reading class. I'm going to start doing some workshops that you can just, for like a few dollars, take on your own time, pre-recorded things. And then if you want further, you can always come on my lives and ask questions. So, all right, cool. So what we got here, dear, is a combination of cards for you, Trifecta. I'm going to go ahead and start out with my regular, it was just my basic deck, the typical Rider-Waite deck. I'm going to go ahead and pull a few cards from there for you. And then I'm going to pull a Moonology card for you. So this is for a subscriber. If you're a new subscriber, I generally will pick cards for you. Trifecta, what I do need, though, is your first name, please. That's all I need. Please. And then as I talk to you, please use a green heart to show me that you're talking, so I see your answers. I'm reading right now for someone, you guys. How did you do that, Hannah? How did you post pictures of me? I've never seen that before. Huh. Okay, Cindy. Cindy, I'm pulling cards for Cindy right now. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies. Cards today for Cindy, please. Anything will help Cindy with what's going on in her life. Thank you so much. Any messages that'll help her moving forward in her journey? Only things that are helpful and supportive. All right, we got 3 cards popped out. And we'll go ahead and pull from the Moonology deck. I won't look at that till we're done. And we'll look at the bottom when we're done. Okay, so initially you got strength. This is about taking an action. So Cindy, there's some type of an action you need to take. You need to gather up your cojones and do it. You've been indecisive about something, I believe, or you know that there's an action you need to take and you're not taking it. You got to trust yourself. You see this, what do you call it? Mobius above her head, you know, representing that eternity, that eternal life, you know, the forever, right? This is you going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Blah, 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 blah. But when you flip that up, what does it look like? The number 8. 8 is about taking action. So that's the big thing. Yep. Right away, then you get the 7 hangman. 7 is about connection to your higher self, authentic self, God, whatever you want to call it, universe. Hangman's about waiting, looking out and watching and observing. You've been doing that way too long. Too much watching and observing. It's time to do something. Then we get the 5 of Pentacles. This is an interesting card. There's a lot to be said about this card, but the main thing is this guy's a leper. He has a bell around his neck. Lepers were, you know, you've heard Jesus and lepers and whatever. Lepers were considered like a behemoth to society. These people get ill and they would lose body parts. Like literally their body would start rotting. And the way it's very contagious. The way people avoided people with leprosy was the lepers were required to wear a bell around their neck. So when they came into town, people heard them and got away from them, right? What a horrible thing, right? So this guy's wearing his bell. He's following this lady who's in no better shape than he is, asking her for help. It's snowing. He's in the snow barefoot. He's in a terrible position. But look at right here. What's this? What's this? Probably a church, right? Why is he not going in there? I feel like the answers are right in front of you. Whatever you're doing, you're ignoring the answers are right in front of you, or you don't want to do it. This strength thing. You don't feel you have the strength. You do. Let's see what the bottom card says. It's been keeping you up. You've not been able to sleep over this situation. Whatever it is, you got to do something. I don't care. One little action. You don't have to do it all at once. Pick one thing you can do towards that goal. Lastly, you get conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. You're very close. Very close. Don't tell me you don't know what to do. You do. You don't want to do it. I love you. So give yourself grace. Pick one thing you can do towards helping yourself towards that thing that you've been mulling over. Okay? Whatever it is, pick one action. Do that action. When that action feels comfortable and normal, pick another action until it becomes normal for you. All right? You're just normalizing something you haven't done before. That's all. It's always going to seem scary. It doesn't mean anything bad's going to happen. Okay? Let's see. What does a tarot card mean when it says new spirits will be happening? Please and thank you. I've never heard of that. I don't know what that means. New spirits will be happening. Do you mean like new people will pass? There's always going to be people passing. We have zero control over that. So if that's the case, I wouldn't worry about it. You have no control over that. Maybe they're warning you because you need to know. Hey, Scott. Hey, howdy. I'm trying to grab the bill. That didn't work. Oh, you guys. All right, where are we here? Need some guidance today. Hey, Tex, sure. Let's pull from this deck here. Guidance today for Texas Jen. She's a subscriber. Ooh, we got 2 cards. Wow, and you could have gotten 2 more opposite cards. You got deep freeze and wide open. How funny is that? All right, so deep freeze generally means that okay, so the 2 energies, partnership, 6 energies, harmony, flow, balance, 2 plus 6 is 8. Here we go with the 8 again. That has to do with taking action. This means you have been sitting around waiting, not taking an action. This is what I feel, deep freeze. But look what happens then. All of a sudden you get wide open. 4 and 2 energy again. You get that 6 again. You get that 2 again. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 is harmony, flow, and balance. The only way you're going to find that harmony, flow, and balance is you're going to have to come out of that deep freeze. Then inaction. Again, today seems to be the theme, action. And it's funny because we are in the 8th month. The portal 8-8 was a couple days ago. 8s are showing up everywhere in this reading. 8s have to do with taking action. I don't know what else to say to you. Take action, Texas. That's why you're feeling lost. That's why you're annoyed, because you can't get anywhere because you aren't taking an action. Now I'm going to grab one last card for you, darling. Moose, wisdom. You got wisdom. Moose. Here's what it says. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. So it means let your imagination flow, but be pragmatic. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. So there's a knowing inside. You know what I'm talking about. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. So start knowing that you know. You've heard me say that. That's my theme. Know that you know. You do. You don't need me. You know. All right. Let me roll back and catch up for just a moment. And I'm not going to be on forever. So you said, a lady, okay, I need some strength today. I bet you do. You got it. I'm missing my daughter's thimble. Hi, Maggie. Molly, I could use some suggestions on financial matters. Ooh, that's tricky, Kelly. That's real tricky. I don't want to be responsible for people's financial matters. What is your question? Can I have a card, please? Sure. You got Beware, number 3. That's about expansion and growth. Hi, Lorenda. Lorenda Carr, you guys. Heather, two amazing mediums. Please follow them. It says, be careful who you trust at this time. So I'm just saying to you, trust your instincts. You're around somebody that doesn't make you feel comfortable, get away. If you love them, be friends. I got you, Text Jen. I got you, girl. Can you have a card, please? Sure, Morgan. Now, subscribers, if you subscribe, you get 3 cards. And maybe more. Just saying. I'm not always going to pull a card for you just because you asked. So just if I feel like it, I will. It's my show. Yes, Sams, you can have 3 cards. But starting out, I was pulling a card for Morgan and then Amber. I assume your name's Amber, unless it's different. Okay, Morgan, you got a sunstone. Isn't that beautiful? I love this. Sunstone. This is getting back your glow, getting back your feeling of, excitement and that energy coming back. You need to get out in the sun. You need to get more brightness in your life. You've dimmed your light. Morgan. I don't know why. Sunstone. You need to think of the sun. You need to give yourself some, I think you need to get outside, quite frankly. I think that's really what it's saying to you. Get outside. All right. Amber. Let's pull some cards for you, my love. Ooh, we're going to go into the vintage deck for Amber. I think she needs the vintage deck. Wait till you see this one. It's gorgeous. And trifecta, I'll pull a couple cards for you. Just a minute. All right, trifecta. Just give me a minute. All right. So for Amber, you got some very interesting cards. This is absolutely, Amber, a spiritual reading. You have intuitive ability. I can tell you right now by looking at these cards. Now, whether you're using it or not, I don't know. But the first card you even got was intuition. Okay, this is, to me, is like the High Priestess card. Yeah. Intuition is saying it is running on the high right now. Look at, you got truth. What is that? A third eye right there. I mean, seriously, these cards are not all intuitive themed cards. Okay. But you got 2 intuitive themed cards right off the bat. You got truth and intuition. This has to do with your higher self, trusting your higher self. And look at the last card, kindred spirits. Okay. So you got a ton of spirit energy around you, Amber. This would be a good time to explore your intuitive abilities. Now, if you're already reading cards, try something new. Try something new and stick your neck out and practice it. Whatever it is, whether you get a book about, if you're interested in Wiccan, which I feel like you might be, or you're already a Wiccan, or Druidism, or any of those things that interest you, fairies, whatever, this is the time to learn, because something's going to speak to you and is going to inspire you, and it's going to change everything for you. I'm telling you. Just saying. All right. Good. So the last person, that was for you, my love. It was trifecta. Okay. So trifecta, again, your first name was Steph, right? Was that you? Yeah. Tap. Thanks. Thanks, Chantel. And Chantel also asked me about a pitchfork, right? Okay. I'll get back to you in just a second, Chantel. But who was it? Cindy. It was Cindy. I'm sorry. Brain fart. Cindy, do you care if you get tarot, oracle, or do you want to find something? You tell me. I feel like oracle for you. And we'll do 3 different decks, I feel like. Okay, so this is for Cindy. Ooh, Cindy. Hi, Amber. Cindy, that's an interesting card we just pulled for you. We're going to pull 3 cards today for you, Cindy. Okay, I haven't looked at them yet. Let's see what we got. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, so first off, you got, this is interesting. You got a proposal, number 27. 2 energy, partnership, 7, connection to your higher self. 2 + 7 is resolution. Doesn't mean you're getting married. You probably already are anyways. Doesn't matter. But this says a romantic or business opportunity is indicated. So it's just an opportunity. Something's going to be presented to you that's going to be like, maybe you want it. Maybe you don't. It's okay. You don't have to take it, but it's going to be there. Okay. But here's the cool thing. You get hummingbird miracles next. All right. So this is going to be something that like just out of the blue, like you had no clue it was coming. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings, spread the miracle of happiness. So this has to do with you sharing your positive spirit with people. So this opportunity is sharing some type of thing that you offer the world, whether it be a craft, whether it be something you know how to cook, whether it be somebody you talk to with some inspiring information. I see you, Tony. Those sorts of things, because guess what? End of a tough cycle approaches. And I feel like this thing that's going to be presented to you is also going to come to fruition by the new year. Like it's all going to kind of have a flow by January. I know that sounds like a long ways away. It isn't. So this thing that starts like this month for you, whatever it is that comes to you that's like seems like an opportunity of some sort. It may even be very subtle, like you don't notice right away that it's an opportunity. But boy, by January, you're going to be shining your light, girl. You're going to be like a whole nother person. I'm not kidding. You're going to be like a different person. I love it. Jess, are you a subscriber at all? Because right now I'm working with subscribers at the moment. So just letting you know. Tony, you're next. Tony, I'm going to pull some cards for Tony. Let's see. Oh, she's a subscriber. Yeah. Tony, I'm going to pull some tarot for Tony. Tony gets tarot. Hey, Courtney. Hey, good to see you, doll. Good old Courtney. Courtney's a great viewer. She posted a beautiful testimonial for me when I did mediumship on her. I am forever grateful to her. Or she's going to. I'm sorry. She didn't post one yet. We're going to. Denise, I see you too. Okay. Denise just subscribed. So Tony, you subscribed, you get a few cards. Spirits, ancestors, guides, and energies. Cards today for Tony. Anything for Tony today? Guys, please follow me. Share this. Follow me on other social media. If you have interest in what I'm doing, please go into my link tree and look around a little bit. There's a lot of cool things I share with y'all. What? Woo, that card really wanted your attention. Wow. That one went flying onto the floor. Okay, good. You're not annoying, Michelle. You know I loves ya. All right, so I'm reading for Tony right now. Tony, you got Ace of Wands in reverse. Yes, there's a book group. Wands are your dreams, hopes, desires, your passions, your manifestation power. Wands are the one suit of the deck that actually grow and expands. This is growing and expansion. This is a big blessing. This is something that speaks to the heart. You are about to definitely have a very big thing come for you, but it came in upside down. So I feel like you don't like change. I'm just going to put it out there. Tony, you don't like change. And a lot of people don't. Don't feel bad about that. You got to get over that. Because here's what's going to happen. It's not going to be a fast change. This is the slowest in the deck. The Knight of Pentacles is about potential. He's holding that coin. He's not moving. He's standing there. In the background, there's a field that he has planted. Nothing sprouted yet. Okay? He's waiting. He's waiting for the right timing. But guess what? When it does come, it's showing up quick. It's going to be like overnight. Fast moving energy. You got from the slowest to the fastest. Swords, communication, ideas, and the truth. You're going to have an epiphany. You're going to have an aha moment, and it's just going to blow your mind. You're going to go, oh, now I know. And when you do that, everything comes into balance for you. You are going to feel safer and more secure in who you are than you ever have in your entire life. Everything will be in alignment. But this again, and I've said it before, is about trusting yourself, knowing you know, all right? But don't try to rush things and don't ignore this opportunity, okay? You don't have to make a decision today. You can wait. That's the message, is be patient, because if you sit on it for a bit, it's going to happen really quick. You're not going to have to do a whole lot, all right? So it's a big shift in energy. And that was for Tony. Cool. Denise. Let's take care of Denise. You still here, Miss Denise? Give me a green if you want to say anything. Okay, this is for Denise. I pulled one card. Denise, you're getting some oracle cards today. You don't know what we're going to end up with. Let's see what we get here with the Spirit of the Animals deck. I was like, that one's really intuitive. Oh, hoo-hoo. Right on. All right, Denise. Jess, you'll be next. And then for today, you guys, Jess is the last one that I will be reading as a subscriber. Now, if you subscribe today and I'm on another time and I didn't read for you today, just remind me with a purple heart. I will read for you the next time I'm on. So don't get upset if I don't get you today. Okay, but I do have other things I got to do. Yes, you can email me anytime through my website, missmollyknows.com. Do not, if you can help it, communicate with me through social media. First of all, it's unreliable. Sometimes I don't see the messages. Secondly, there's a lot of scammers on here asking you for money and pretending to be me. It is not me. I will never do that. Always go through my website or my email. My email is missmollyknows@yahoo.com or my website, missmollyknows.com. There's a way you can contact me. Please use that. All right, moving on. Denise, this is for you, my love. So the first card that came up for you, Denise, was Fire, number 10. Okay, 10 means end of a cycle, a new beginning about to begin. Because if you break down the 10, you've got a 0 energy, which is anything goes. You've got the 1 energy, which is a new beginning. But in the cycle of tarot and other cards, 10 is one of the last cards. So this is a new beginning for you. It says, let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. What was I talking about earlier today? I was talking about present moment. Present moment. I see Courtney and Abra. That's it. I'm cutting off after that, you guys. I've got to take a break, okay? So if you still want to subscribe, feel free, but I won't be able to get you on this session. I'm sorry. I got to take a break. It's been a while. All right, so anyways, back to the fire thing. So there's something going on, and there's some spark, some exciting thing about to happen, but you've got to let go of the negative stuff. So you've got a lot of high energy in the negative part of your life, but now let's go towards the positive, because we have dragonfly, magic. All right, now I see dragonflies every day. No, I don't, Jess, at all. Actually, I've kind of gotten away from the cards in the last few months, so. But sometimes they're fun to use, and they're easy for me when I'm doing this kind of thing. Here's what it says. I embrace my transformation. What did I just say? You're going to go from a lot of the the negative stuff to the more positive stuff. It says, I courageously let go of the past. Same message. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Okay, so look. We had literally, it says, let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. That's what it says here. Then you got, I courageously let go of the past. It says it right there. So again, you're hanging on to past crap. Let it go. Work through your fears. Shadow work. I hate that term, but that's what it is. Really take a good self-inventory. What am I holding on to that other people have put upon me that I know not to be true, and how do I let that go? So for example, if a parent, let's say, always said, oh, you're always so disorganized, you can never keep track of things. How many times have you been told that? And then you believe it. And then you say, oh, I'm so terrible at things. I always lose track of things. You've programmed yourself according to somebody else. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Don't do that to yourself. Start saying, what are my beliefs that I believe, and what are beliefs that other people have given me? It will help you, I promise. Okay, that was for Denise. Now let's work with, we've got Jess, Abra, and Courtney. Okay, so let's do Courtney, because Courtney's on a lunch break real quick. Courtney, let's pull a couple cards for you, my love. Cards almost fell off the table there. Let's pull this one. And let's pull this one. Okay. Oh, guess what you got, Courtney? You're not going to believe. You're welcome, Denise. You got movement, number 28, the two energies partnership, 8 again, taking action, 2 + 8 is 10. What did I say about 10? New cycle about to happen. Get moving, okay? We then have release. Again, same message. You guys must all be on the same wavelength right now. Let go of some of that crap in the past. That's the only way you're going to move forward. I mean, it's clear. And confidence is the key to your success. New moon in Leo, we are in Leo season. So this is about owning your own power. Very simple message for you. I'm not even going to go further into it, Courtney. Own your power. Know that you know that you have everything it takes to achieve what you're trying to do. You don't need anybody's approval. You don't need the go-ahead. You're ready. That's the bottom line. That was for Courtney. Jess. What can we do for Jess today? These cards are calling me, Jess. You want things to work out with them, Jess? With him? Okay, wanting things to work out and being realistic about if they're going to. If you're already having problems that you're worried they're not going to work out, you need to examine, are these problems that are going to resolve, or are these problems that are going to keep popping up? That's the first thing I heard for you. Are these problems that can be resolved, or are they going to keep coming up? I mean, is this a personality issue, or is this just a situational issue? You hear me? Personality versus situation. Just like, are we depressed because we have a physiological, chemical imbalance, or are we depressed because the situation we're in sucks? See what I'm saying? There's a difference before we even get started. So I'm going to cut this deck into 3 piles. And we are pulling right now for Jess. She has questions about her relationship. All right, 3 cards just popped right out before me even did anything barely at all. All righty. So this card is the 9 of Wands in reverse. Has to do with being frustrated, anxious, feeling like you have no control. It's showing that you're tired. This is the wounded warrior. You want resolution. You're tired of thinking about it. You're tired of trying to figure it out. Here's the thing. A good relationship doesn't take figuring out. I'm telling you because I'm in one now, and I've been in some horrible relationships. If you're constantly analyzing, trying to figure out, trying to make it right, it shouldn't be that much work. You're going to have problems in any relationship, even if you have the best, strongest relationship you've ever had. You're going to have issues because you're 2 humans with different lives. All right, lives. But if it's constant work, if it's constant trying to adjust yourself and the other person isn't doing as much as you are, what's the point? Really, what's the point? This came in also in reverse. We got 6 of Wands, more about manifestation. You want to manifest a good relationship. That's obvious. But this is, again, part of the problem here has to do with even probably this person is keeping some financial information from you, and that's hurtful. I feel like. What did you just say? You're saying there's more positive than negative in the relationship. Why would we measure something by positive and negative like that unless you feel like you have to justify? This is what I feel with you. You're justifying a relationship that you know damn well ain't so good for you. I'm just saying. You take it how you want. But this is usually a card about victory. But what it tells me now is there's something, you're delaying the inevitable at this point. And I do feel like this person is also keeping some financial information from you. And I don't like that. That is not how it should be. I don't know why they're doing that. But then we get this 3 of Pentacles, which is about cooperation. All right, this is about trusting somebody. And I feel like that's really your goal, is you want to be able to just know that person's your go-to. But they're not. They're not. I don't know why. Immaturity. Page of Pentacles. This person doesn't make you feel safe and secure. They put you on edge. I'm sorry for that. It's just a very immature vibe to me. I don't know if that's you or the other person, but there's definitely an immature vibe. One of you or both have a very immature vision of what a relationship is. And you've got to sit down and look at that. Not the relationship with this person, but what are you bringing to the table? What is your past luggage that you're unpacking over and over again, or what luggage they're unpacking? And can that luggage be put away forever, or is it going to constantly be, showing up? Super important. All right. So there's your answer, Jess, is you don't like the answer. So you're trying to, make it work. How long do you want to do that? Is my question. It's up to you. It's not fun. I wouldn't do it personally. All right. That was for you, Jess. I hope that helped you, honey. Abracadabra. Is that your first name, Abra? I hope so. Abra, we're going to pull from the vintage deck for you too, sweetie. Abra. 3 cards for Abra. She's a new subscriber. All right, Abra. Here we go, darling. Ooh, you got an extra card that popped out. And funny enough, it's a card that just popped out earlier. But here it is again. Interesting. Oh, wow. All right. Interesting. So first of all, Abra, you got Guardian Angel, which tells me that your spirit guides are definitely trying to give you messages. If you've been seeing repeating numbers lately, or you've been getting signals that like you go, oh, that was weird. That bird flew right up to my face, or oh, that was weird. That butterfly landed on my arm, or whatever. You're getting signals. Universe is trying to help. Listen, say thank you when you see those things, no matter how silly you feel, because here we get intention. Don't let other people take you off the path of what you're trying to do right now, because I feel like you are on the right path, absolutely on the right path. And your guides are pushing you and nudging you. And sometimes it's going to look as a negative. You're going to go, why did I get a flat tire today? That's your guides trying to help you. And you just take everything as your guides are helping, even if it seems bad. You do talk to your spirit guides. Love. There's possible love in your future if you're not already in a relationship. Okay, but there's definitely love either showing up or already there for you, which is wonderful. And the only thing that's holding you back, again, here we get that release card again. This relationship, whether it's there already or new, showing up is going to be amazing. But make sure you get rid of all that old energy, whether it be a past lover that cheated, lied, hurt you, didn't stick up for you, didn't pull his weight, her weight, whoever it is. Unpack that bag, okay? So that you don't take it in a new relationship. And if this is a relationship you're already in, it is growing, don't blow it with that past crap. Yeah. So that will, that's how it works. I mean, there's only so much room for our energy, right? To replace other energy. All right. So that was for Abra. Okay, everybody, what a great live. All of you that stuck with me through this thing, I sure do appreciate you. I know that I helped you. That's all I care about. Please follow me here. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those places. Believe me, if I notice that you're following me in a lot of places, and people know Chantel there on Barefoot. Oh, I haven't forgotten you, Chantel. We'll work with you, and then I'm getting off. If I see you a lot, I know who you are. I'm more apt to pull cards for you. I'm just saying. So if you're following me on all social media and I notice, I'm definitely going to pay attention to you. It's just how it works. Barefoot, before I go, are you still here? You wanted your pitchfork, and I didn't help you. Barefoot, by the way, Barefoot Eclectic. She has amazing, cool stuff in her store. Please follow her. She's got a lot of cool stuff. I have a shirt she sent me that's so cute. Some stickers and other cool things. Okay, you lost it on the lower half of the property. It's a pitchfork, you said. Okay. Okay, I didn't even finish breathing. It fell into something that has like mud or water. I don't know if there's like it looks like muddy water to me. So, and I feel like I'm seeing, I don't know if it's hay or leaves or something, but it's buried under some vegetal debris. I want to say hay, but it's wet. It's wet. It's going to rot if you don't get it soon, I think. I know what pitchfork you're talking about. I can see it. It's under something. And I want you to be careful that you don't step on it either. Okay, so just clear out where there's debris. Wherever you have like a lot of debris piled up, kind of clear it out carefully, please. Let me know. All right, Kelly, what was your quick question? Then I'm jumping off. Kelly, oh! You know where to look? Okay, good. Let me know. Remember, post a video if you can. Cool, I appreciate it. You posted it. What did you post? Your question? I didn't see it, obviously. What was your question? You said you had a quick financial question. Ask me one more time, and then I'm going to get off here. Just for Kelly. It may not be where you're looking. There may be another spot you forgot about. You put it there. I'm telling you right now. Think about every place you've been. You put it there. I'm telling you, you placed it there, you personally. So you'll find it. It'll show up. Just be careful where you're walking is what I gotta say. Because I don't want you to get stabbed. All right, Kel, I gotta go. Are you there? Yeah. From terrible things sawed to you from adult. I don't know what that means, honey. Kelly, that makes no sense. From terrible things sawed to you from adults. I don't know what that means. Confused. Kelly. Oh. All right. Oh, healing inner child. Okay, so what do you do about that? Oh, you should hear some of the shit my parents said to me. And one set of parents, my mom and my stepdad, they're great people, but they said things that hurt and stung and I had to deal with. And my dad, I could write a book about it. I might. How do you heal the inner child? Well, again, I don't really like labels. Here's the thing. Let's be real. Who we are has a lot to do with what's around us. Who we talk to, what they say to us, how they respond to us, things that happen to us, right? We take everything personally. We don't need to. My best advice to any of you watching that want to heal, read the 4 agreements. The 4 agreements. Read it. It will change everything for you. One of the things you're going to learn is what other people think about you, not your problem. What other people think, not your problem. You cannot control other people's thoughts. Think about how hard it is to control your own thoughts. You cannot control other people's thoughts. So don't worry about them. Worry about yourself. What you think about you. What you know about you. What do you know about you? Not what other people told you. What you honestly believe. If you were to write a letter to somebody, like let's say you're about to go to heaven, if that's what you believe. All right, I don't, but whatever. If you believe you're about to pass and you get the opportunity to write a letter to explain who you are, to market yourself to go to heaven, what would you write about yourself? That's who you are. So if I were going to write about myself to get into heaven, let's say, and pretend like it's college, I would say, I love people. I care to the point that it's almost a problem. I'm friendly. I'm smart. I'm meticulous sometimes, and other times I'm very creative. I'm funny. I've got a great sense of humor. I'm energetic. I'm mostly honest. We all lie. Let's be honest. Be honest about lying. We all do it. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, who are you really? Now, if I were to write a letter according to what everybody else has said about me, this is what it would sound like. Molly's a flake. She's crazy. She's flighty and flaky and silly and seems smart, but makes a lot of stupid decisions, compulsive, irresponsible. You know what I mean? That's what other people have told me all my life. And I believed it. And that's how my life was. I lived an irresponsible, flaky life. A couple years ago, I decided that's not me. My life is great now. So you create your life. Don't let other people do it for you. All right? That's how you heal. Love you all. Everybody have an amazing night. Peace out. I will see you soon.